Progressive, innovative, a place with a rhythm of its own, pushing the limits of modern cityhood. This is TAGUM. A short 55-kilometer trip from Davao, it is an excellent stop for business and pleasure. The provincial capital of Davao del Norte, TAGUM has become a shining example of the postmodern city without losing its small-town appeal. Brimming with hundreds of royal palm trees and wide sidewalks, entering the city is an experience within itself. With 3 major road systems intersecting it, TAGUM is truly at a crossroads, connecting several provinces, including Compostela Valley, Davao del Sur, Davao Oriental, and Agusan del Sur. TAGUM's original name was Magugpo, which derives from 2 words, mago, a tree abundant in the area, and ugpo, which means high in the vernacular. The original inhabitants that lived in the area were the indigenous Kalagan, Kaagan, Mandaya, Mansaka, and Manguwangan. In the early 1900s, migrants from Luzon and Visayas began to filter in, changing the landscape and culturescape of the area. As homesteaders, they organized themselves and created what was to be the new TAGUM. Plantations emerged and a high premium was placed on developing the lands for agriculture. These agricultural lands proved to be the bread and butter of this once small town, and at present is one of the most progressive cities in the nation. Agriculture is still key to the growth of the city, but with the local government's thrust on creating a sustainable and livable environment in the 21st century, modern amenities have propped up in this once sleepy municipality. TAGUM is a respected educational hub with several academic institutions within its strategic fold. Students from Davao del Norte and across Mindanao converge in the august halls of TAGUM secondary schools and colleges. Along with education, health services and updated medical facilities are top priority, evidenced by TAGUM's remarkable number of hospitals and health centers. One thing for certain, the City Hall is a grand testament for the TAGUM of the future. Designed by Tagumeño architect Isolde Flores, it is a structural wonder with state-of-the-art glass and steel design. It is envisioned to not only be the City Hall, but as a multi-purpose venue for gatherings, conferences, performances, and festivals. And as commemoration to the peoples of Mindanao, a series of Kublai Milan designed sculptures front the building. Evenings too are quite extraordinary, as a colorful dancing fountain awaits visitors. Surprisingly, the building cost considerably less than similar buildings around the country due to the fact that the city has its own engineering service center, which includes all the equipment needed to construct just about anything. A motor pool, an asphalt mixing and gravel crushing facility, woodworking and fabrication. This is part of the local government's vision to create jobs while providing low-cost services without skimping on the quality that the locals deserve. And it is as tourist-friendly as can be. A myriad of sights, sounds, and flavors can only be experienced in Tagum. There's a wide array of accommodations to suit anyone's budget. From pension houses, bed and breakfasts, hotels, and five-star resorts. And then there is the Banana Beach Resort with its exquisite native hut. Part of an existing banana plantation, a portion has been converted into a resort with a multitude of activities that can be had. The Spot, a superb restaurant that specializes in fresh shakes and outstanding tropical and continental fare are on the menu. And this is all mixed in with a beachside, rainforest atmosphere. Another place to stay is the posh getaway of Lanikay. The ancestral home of the Tuazon family, it is also a private villa for discerning guests. Commemorating everything that is Tagum, including the indigenous peoples that have shaped the city, festivals such as the Kaimonan and Pakarajan celebrate the richness of Tagumeño heritage. Music is close to the people of Tagum, which explains why they have several festivals devoted to music. The Musikahan Festival is a venue to highlight the best musicians from each village. Rap, rock, classical is on the menu, and everyone can join in on the fun. A sought-after venue, international festivals pass through Tagum, such as the third Rondalia Festival. Different contingents from around the world take part in this fantastic display of stringed instruments. Along the coastal areas, one can take a dip at the beach or take the river cruise. Meandering through the Liboganon, Madaum, and Nabintad River with its age-old mangroves, bird-watching view decks, and fish pens, and entertaining stops along the way. A glimpse of traditional living can be found here, with old nipa huts lining the river and fisherfolk waiting for their catch atop a dugout canoe. Guests can stop at Punong Restaurant, which serves freshly caught seafood right in its own backyard. Seafood is on the menu, and crabs are on the top of this list. From exquisite coffee and cakes to lakeside retreats to night barbecues, guests may choose from several restaurants around the city. At Yuyu's, exotic cakes are sought by discerning foodies. Chocolate trio, red velvet, blueberry cheesecake, and a variety of distinctly Davao durian products, tarts, buns, and other sweets. The night market at Tagum is just pure fun. If barbecuing was a pastime, Tagumeños would take the lead. Restaurants are literally propped up on the street, offering the latest and tastiest in barbecue. Aside from evening barbecues, downtown is the place to experience Tagumeño daily life. The bus terminal is a bustling scene with local characters and individuals from around the area. Head on to the TAGUM City Pavilion and find kids of all ages just hanging out. What's in Tagum surprises you with local delights. Visit the public market and find fresh, organic vegetables, meats, and seafood. With impressive infrastructure on the rise, agriculture remains a priority. At the City Agricultural Office, research and the production of seedlings provide the know-how and the means to upgrade production. Within this compound, a curious lot of midget coconuts would catch a visitor's fancy. The trees are so short, one doesn't need to tiptoe to get to the prize. And what a prize it is! The meat and juice of Tagum coconuts are notably sweet. One could almost say there's got to be sugar in the shell. Surprise, folks, it's all natural.
The best. Ang sarap. Ang tamis.
But one king reigns among others. Cavendish bananas. Exported to Japan, China, the Middle East, and North America, this crop is manually picked. Washed, sorted, dried, and packed for the world. Realizing the importance of natural resources and ecology, Tagum worked hard to promote and preserve its forests and wildlife. More than 100,000 trees have been planted in the last several years. Idle lands and open areas are planted with hardwoods, fruit-bearing trees, and the royal palm, which has become the city's official tree. Because of its high yield and sturdiness, with little need for water, these trees were planted to enhance the city's landscape. In the last few years, Tagum has also been called the Palm City. At the village of San Agustin, take a walk through the Eco Park. The adventurous can take part in a safari of sorts at the Iho Plantation. The original realm of the Calagan, this is now home to hectares of bananas, coconuts, and monkeys. Take a ride on a rumbling off-road safari truck and relive the days of old when monkeys ruled the land. Up close and personal is more like it. A closer look and you may spot the elusive warty pig. Or wild lizards endemic only to the island of Mindanao. For more excitement, the safari truck takes guests to one of the last remaining Anahaw forests. Wild Anahaw, a variety of palm, can grow as tall as 100 feet, higher even than coconut trees. These days it has been relegated to the ornamental garden, but here in Tagum, it grows in abundance. Orchids, molave, and exotic hardwood. Several varieties of ferns, all of this can be found within the forest. Several hanging bridges. For the devout, several churches and mosques are found in the city. The largest church in Mindanao, the new Christ the King Cathedral, is a sight to behold. Visit the largest rosary in the world, made of molave wood. Our Lady of Fatima. And Assumption Church. Several mosques can be found throughout the city. If you would like to experience down-home traditions and a laid-back small-town atmosphere, just walk through one of the back streets and appreciate life. This is Tagum, a small-town appeal with state-of-the-art amenities, impressive natural wonders, and a culture brimming with diversity and graciousness. Visit today and enjoy one of the Philippines' most enjoyable and quaint cities.